price you gotta pay for a good time.
That's right.
So we all do it together. Top button for 5 seconds. Ready, go.
It's morning of day one, about 7 o'clock. Everybody's getting ready to go. Got the bikes basically ready to go. Packing up everything in the room. Everybody's excited.
How you feeling about this first day on the road for you?
Hi. It's gonna be, I don't know, Patty and I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Donnie, cool as a cucumber. How you feeling?
Feeling good.
Nice.
Excited.
I already have the first mechanical issue. Brant's here adjusting for some altitude, even though it's fuel injected. She keeps stalling out on him. We're probably 8,000 feet right here.
I think I'll leave it.
Sounding better now, so we should be good to go.
So this is me, Don. First day on the ride. I'm on the big bike, the 690 KTM, and having a great time. We're stopped here waiting for four-wheel drives, and one of the guys got stopped down below. I don't know if we have to go back for him or not. That's where we're headed, up there behind me.
So we're headed up over Imogene Pass, and we are at a midpoint, I guess. Brant is following us, and we can't seem to find himself. I'm guessing he might have had a mechanical issue with the bike. Well, 3/4 the way through day one. Made it to the top of the pass, 13,100 feet. Pretty good view up here. He's all sweat. Yep.
Well, today is our first day of riding, and I think it actually was a very good day. The bike wasn't idling, I think because of high altitude, and I've had these problems before. Charlie, now 6-year-old granddaughter, was having her birthday party at our house, and that made me a little homesick, but what a blessing that we got to the top of Imogene Pass and was actually able to FaceTime Becky during the party and see Charlie opening her presents, and got to tell her happy birthday. So to be pushed outside of comfort zones, challenge yourself to do something kind of different, wild, adventurous, it's really good.
Well, good morning. It's day 2 of our adventure. I'll give you a little view from the hotel room here. Here we are. I'm ready to go. Nobody else is ready yet, but we're gonna have another good day.
When the snow starts to fall and you're buried down beneath it all, when the light fades away, if you lose your breath,
This is the best of Colorado. We've got the mountains in the background. The color is outstanding. The sun is out. It's clear. God is good. Colorado is good. Well, it's morning of day 2. Couldn't imagine a more beautiful spot. Everybody's stoked for another day. Looks like 181 miles to Buena Vista.
Into the light.
All right, Don, what you got going there?
It's almost as good as last night.
Delicious pizza
Not quite
from
as
the night before?
crispy, but
Yeah, a little soggy from the high altitude.
could be.
Yeah.
Morning, Mike.
Morning.
You ready for another day?
Ready to do this. It's
All
like
right.
beautiful weather again.
Yeah, this is fantastic.
Good morning. It's Don, the old guy, on the heavy bike again. Day 3. Everybody's over here behind me. They actually beat me up this morning. They got up earlier. They're catching on to the routine, I guess. All swapping stories over there with the neighbor. Anyway, we're getting ready to take out here for day 3. I just go where they lead me, so I don't know where we're going. It's supposed to be a shorter day. Yesterday was pretty long, 190 miles. Gonna be another fun day.
Just pulled over here and thought I'd give myself a little time out, have some water. Don and Mike are ahead of me, and Brandon's behind me. He was doing some drone work, and so I'm able to take a breather. We're headed from Buena Vista to the Diamond J Ranch. It's a cowboy ranch in the hills of the Colorado Mountains. We might be dealing with some smoke, but we've got some ribeye steaks waiting for us, cowboy style.
Day's almost over, the sky's about to show her the first glimpse of gold over waking up dreams. And thing is, I don't know why things that I felt so concerned with just let go and drift with the breeze, like all of these colors and stars softly fading in all of the silence. I wish I could save up for times when I need it. Sometimes when we leave it unspoken, I hear it humming a melody. The crickets sing hard. I've been running around looking for answers, and all of these days there still ain't enough. Like the moonlit late plains, let the questions just hang. All I need is time with your love. The wind in your bedroom, the curtains left open, the shadows of branches dancing in light here. Sing me a love song, something from so long ago. We don't know when or who they did write it to, so I can decide it's you. I've been running around looking for answers, and all of these days there still ain't enough. Like the moonlit late plains, let the questions just hang. All I need is time with your love. I've been running around looking for answers.
At the very tip top of Hagerman Pass. Beautiful place, little lake down there. 360-degree view.
How was that climb up the road, Brent?
You know, I took it pretty slow and easy, so not too shabby.
How about you, Mike?
It was rough. It went from a nice gravel road to suddenly not so nice.
I was worried about pinching a tire or something. Pretty rough.
Like the moonlit late plains, let the questions just hang. All I need is time with. Time is a currency that cannot be bought. It comes
Take 3 already. Holy smokes. Crazy. Almost to the end, to Diamond J Ranch. There's a little lake that we hit there. Been another good day of riding. This is the place last year I saw a moose. I actually saw 2.
One of the red routes takes us into a really, really tough terrain. Super rocky, huge boulders. And then you come down the hill and you can see we're at the lake.
So this is the ranch here.
Yep.
This is the route that we're supposed to go, but what do you got to say, Donnie?
Not much at this point. Late in the day, I'm running out of words.
Yeah, I've used up mine. Alrighty, well, let's hop on these bikes and get her going.
A river dance on my own. Time stands still for no man. Ooh, no amount of money will ever slow it down. Time won't bend a care for my plans. Ooh, I've been given my Lord, I won't let it slip through my hands.
Simon J Ranch in the morning, getting the bikes ready. As you can see, it's another gorgeous day. I'm totally excited to hit the road again.
Good morning, beginning of day 4. I don't know if you can see the deer in the background there, but we're at a really neat looking old ranch, the bunkhouse. So it's over 100 years old. Really neat inside, well kept. And deer everywhere. We had a fox come right up to where we were eating last night. Wanted some handouts. And we're gonna have another good day. Got the drone out, got some footage, watching the trout jumping in the lake, listening to the cows mooing across the way. Yeah, there went the Experian cow.
Well, day 4 of the trip. We're loving these high mountain lakes. Beautiful view in this high country. Little cabin back there. Well, we go from the high mountain lakes to the high mountain streams.
We found this amazing, beautiful, colorful stream. So ultimately quiet. Very quiet. Oh! Whoa! Woo! Oh, jeez.
So much chaos that I can't get through. So much time, none for me and you. Love the way you can't stay late. Take you home before daylight breaks.
Chris hurt his knee and we just got to this spot and within minutes, the girls showed up just miraculously. So here they are, our saviors.
I might not be able to ride with these guys anymore. But it was a miracle. The gals were driving by in the truck and they happened to see me, and so we loaded the bike in the truck and now we're down the road.
Afternoon of day 4. Chris just boogered up his knee and we're heading down some back roads. Stop here to let him take a break. Brant and Don and I zipped up these hills on a little single track.
It just happened that the girls passed by right as we parked here. We went on a little side jaunt. They saw Chris, pulled over. Perfect. God's watching over us. And loading Chris's bike up. Perfect timing. Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, so it's a nice morning. The weather's been good. I mean, it's warm yesterday, but when you're riding, you just try to stay cool. Yeah, so Chris, he broke his tibia right up, like kind of where the ball of it joins the knee. So he's gonna try to see a specialist this morning, make sure it's okay to, he's pretty adamant that we finish the trip. So that's what we're planning right now.
We got one of the bikes broke down. We spent a couple hours. We're all experts on KTM fuel injection, and got that all fixed up. And then we went to go down the trail, and we got locked in. I'll show it in a video. We got a handy crescent wrench out, tore the gate apart, got out of there, and put it back together. A little bit exciting. Got in kind of late.
Well, we're morning of day 5 now, somewhere southwest of Steamboat Springs, middle of God's country down here. Wishing Chris was still with us and hoping he heals quick so he can get back out on the trail.
Grateful until I die, grateful until I RIP, grateful for the things that made me. G-R-A-T-E, grateful until I D-I-E, grateful until I R-I-P, grateful for the things that made me.
Thank you for every trial, thank you for every smile that made me the man that I am now. I wanna thank my pops for giving me a dope style. He's the reason these model chicks is feeling me now. I wanna thank my mama because she taught me how to treat a lady. Up until then I was young and wild. Yeah, I gave her hell and then she kicked me out into this cold world where I learned what life is about. I wanna thank my doubters who didn't believe. You were the fuel to the fire that burned in me. I wanna thank my kids who taught me life was precious. I wanna thank fear, you taught me to be fearless. I wanna thank my uncle for fighting back against cancer. Same shoes, I wouldn't have done that on his deathbed. No regrets, grateful for my scars, they won't let me forget.
G-R-A-T-E, grateful until I D-I-E, grateful until I R-I-P, grateful for the things that made me. G-R-A-T-E, grateful until I D-I-E, grateful until I R-I-P, grateful for the things that made me.
Sometimes it's good to just chill and reflect on the ups and downs. Let your thoughts collect the ebb and flows of life. They weave like a sweater. The hard times are rough, but they make us better. I wanna thank the streets for taking me to the bottom. Appreciate all the seasons, even winter and autumn. I gotta thank my grandma, cause I know she prayed. Thank every woman that left and the one who stayed. I don't say this every day, but you're a queen. The way you have my back and support all my dreams. My heart is overwhelmed with love for all of y'all. Sometimes I wish that I could do more than just a song. I wanna thank my hopes, cause they kept me alive. My sister who said sometimes it's okay to cry. I gotta thank the people for the well wishes. The discipline from chores, mama made me do the dishes. And I'm
G-R-A-T-E, grateful until I D-I-E, grateful until I R-I-P, grateful for the things that made me. G-R-A-T-E.
Got pickles too, yes.
So you know what goes in it. I'd probably be like Monk at a landfill.
Good morning. This is day 6. Starting for our ride, we're going to go up over Schofield Pass. It's going to be really challenging, a little bit scary. It's a cliff on one side and a straight up on the other side, and real bouldery, and a lot of technical riding, and you got to ride on the edge. But we can do it. We've got enough practice this week. It should be a piece of cake. So. This is day 7, the last day of the trip. It's been I can't even describe how good it's been, but we're all packing up. Everybody's kind of quiet. We've done 900 and some miles so far, and 100 and some more to go. And these guys got to get clear to Provo today.
All right, day 7, last day. Back to Dolores, and then to home. It's a motley crew right there.
That's for sure.
Ready? All right. See ya.